Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the second. Hold on, wait. Why am I so loud? The second episode of Bass Nation TV. So you can't talk about gospel bass players, especially present-day gospel, without mentioning this guy's name. Not only is he a crazy bass player, but he's also one of my influences as well, and that's none other than Alan Snoop Evans. Say what's up, man.
What's up, good people? What's up, good people? My name is Alan Snoop Evans. Snoop is my nickname. My dad gave me a long time ago. First, let me say I'm honored to be here with the guy, the man. It's honored to be here. He called me, he hit me, he was like, "Man, I want you to do that." I was like, "Man, absolutely. Just tell me today." So, yes, sir. It's a pleasure, man. Yeah, I'm just a guy that just love bass, man. That's
I hear
pretty
you.
much.
I hear you.
I love it. I'm still in love with it, and that's my passion. It's my passion.
I hear you. Now, a lot of people may not know you, but a lot of people will know you for a lot of the gospel stuff that you do. Now, just I guess you can go into a little bit of that and how you got started or who you've played with and just that whole story. I'm sure everybody want to know.
Yes, sir. Just start out, playing in church. Of course, I started out on drums, played like at the age of 3 to like up to like 15. I started really developing a love for it at 15. So just playing around the city, and I started playing for a youth choir named Power Praise.
Mm,
She's the wife of Rudolph Stanfield.
okay.
Just I mean legendary organist, songwriter that lives in Detroit, Michigan. So I was playing for the youth choir, playing in my church, doing everything. My father's a pastor, my granddad is a pastor, so playing there, playing everywhere, and so started playing for that youth choir, and then started getting out more, and kind of got the attention of Rudolph Stanfield. I started playing for him, started traveling a little more. That caught the attention of First Lady Sheard, Karen Clark Sheard.
Oh, wow.
And
Now, how old were you when all this was happening?
man, I think I was about 18, like 18,
Okay.
19. Uh, I was I was just getting out of school, so I had time to do more. So I think it was like around 18 and 19. That's started playing for First Lady Sheard, and then that caught the attention. I started playing for Kiera, then from
Mm,
there Jay Moss, and Jay Moss to the Clark sisters. I
wow.
was so it kind of just snowballed, and then
Yeah, so some legendary gospel artists pretty quick and pretty early in your playing really seems like.
man, it's an honor.
It's so similar to my story because when I started off, same way, like I was in maybe middle school or something like that, just coming home and playing to VHS tapes or even cassette tapes, just trying to learn different things and
Yes,
practicing in
sir.
front of the mirror.
Yeah,
Like I was having a conversation with Justin Raines, and I was telling him how I used to sleep with my bass. Like that's how much I used to practice. It's just
yeah,
the level of passion for your
yeah.
instrument like you have to have. People ask a lot like how long do you practice. It's not really a set time because it's just when I
It's
see
really
my bass I want to pick it up and I want to play. That's
ask.
how that's how it was. That's how it is with a lot of musicians that have a strong passion for it. So
Yes,
that's very interesting because the way you play, you have a very unique style. So that's why I asked, theoretically, what did you study? Because some of the stuff that you come up with, even like slap stuff, like it's very melodic, very melodic lines and things like that. And even your percussive, picking and your style, it's not like a
yeah.
normal gospel player. Now, who were your main influences and your style?
Man, I gotta say first my first influence is my mom and dad.
Of course,
My
of
mom and
course.
dad play organ, mom sings.
Yeah,
They used to make me sing with my sisters. We had a group and stuff, so that kind of really uh, uh, got my musical journey, going. And growing up in Detroit, you had Volley, you got Volley Craig, you got
yeah,
Terrence,
yeah.
DeAndre
Oh yeah,
Thomas. You got my he's like an uncle, Vincent Fitzgerald. Like these
oh
these
yeah.
is guys I grew up listening to,
Of
and
course.
so listening to that, and then I heard Joe Smith for the first
Uh
time,
oh.
and
Uh oh.
man, I was I was listening to this. It was an old James Moore live in Detroit album, and it's this song called "Spirit of the Lord." Dun,
Mm.
dun, dun,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
so yeah, and he
Exactly.
was stuff he was doing. I was like, why is what he doing? Why is like the notes kind of matching what the keyboard is playing? It's
Yeah.
like what is he doing? Like I had goosebumps. I'm like, what is magic that he's doing? What is
Right.
happening to my ears? So it was just I'm like, okay, it can. I found out it could be more, and I noticed how everybody kind of just laid out and just let him just have it.
Yeah.
So like I was like, okay, so it don't have to always be about the drummer. Not
Exactly.
I'm young. I don't really know, I don't really have music maturity, but it's still like, I'm like, okay, so the drummer don't always have to have all the
Well,
shine.
that's how we grew up. Mostly,
Yeah,
there was drummer sheds. Whenever there was a
yeah,
shed, at a church or late at
yeah,
night, the drummers used to get it in. That was the main part. It might be one bass player, one keyboard player, but the
yeah,
drummers would bring like 5 or 6 sets. And get
yeah,
loose. So we're not used to the bass being the forefront of the band, or even
abs-
being that interesting enough that people just want to sit and listen to it. So I
abs-
completely understand what you're saying.
yep. It started with Joe, and then I heard Marcus, and just I was just like, oh my God, I've never forget the first time I heard Rush Over on the Tails album,
Mm,
Mark Miller Tails, and the Infatuation, just the way he was thumping and just the
yeah,
tone,
Marcus
I,
Miller, man. Oh yeah.
just the goosebumps I would get, and just the triplets and everything.
Right.
And I heard Victor Wooten for the first time. I saw him for the first time.
The good
And
Victor.
dude, it was just him. It was just bass and drums, just bass and drums, not you just them two. And I literally sat there looking at the TV like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, dude is just.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is that possible,
Right. Yeah, Victor is the man of he was the
man?
renaissance man of that type of style of slapping, man, and he still holds, that power still to this day. It's amazing the
He,
things he can do.
he's an absolute wizard, man. He's an
Yeah.
absolute wizard.
Yeah.
Like I would record it. My parents got so sick of me because I played it every day, all day.
Yeah.
And I would like the first time I saw it, I had came home from school. I never forget, and I heard and I saw it. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So I recorded it. I paused it where I could see his hands.
Yeah.
So I literally, I promise you, I'm not lying. I got up to the TV like this.
Yeah. I
I was looking,
I
counting fingers.
I
I was
understand.
like,
Trust me.
he got two he got 2 thumbs and 8 fingers, just like me. Okay, like I was looking. Okay, does he have 2 extra fingers to allow him to
Yeah,
do this?
no, that's the same thing I thought. I thought he was like overdubbing his stuff and
Yeah,
playing things. You know what I mean? It's just back to back. But I'm looking at him at a live live performance, and he's doing all of
bro,
that with just his 2 hands.
it's
He's
so
yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Now
he's amazing.
I was like, okay, he got the same amount of I do.
If he can do it, I can do
I
it.
was like, I don't care how long it takes. I
Yeah,
don't care. I'm learning how to do that. I don't care. And
yeah,
I just have to work, man.
yeah,
So that really just took the creativity just to I was just like, wow, you can really take it and just go anywhere with it.
yeah,
So yeah, Lewis,
yeah, Bubby, yep.
he was saying he would practice and he would put a movie on
Do the same.
and just go. I was like, that makes sense. So I would do that, and next thing I know, I'll be watching fail compilation videos. People
Right
and
on YouTube. Yeah,
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 next thing I know, 3 hours that went by, and I've been just doing this. My arm is just
yeah.
like, whoa,
Sometimes it could just be one scale. But
absolutely.
it's more so the muscle memory is just more so being used to it, almost playing and not having to think about it. That's what that
Yeah,
practice is all about.
absolutely.
And that's what I try to get as well, because you want to get to that point where you don't have to think about it, because that's when you get in that space.
That's right.
You get so comfortable with playing, it just becomes a second language. you know
Absolutely.
so yeah, definitely, like, putting something on, sitting in front of a mirror, sitting in front of the TV. You don't
Yeah.
have to even be plugged up. Just go for it.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
go for it, up and down.
Yep.
That's what I used to do all the time. So listen up, if you like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also push that notification bell icon. I know that's one more step you got to take, but it's worth it so you don't ever miss a lesson that I post every single Friday and even more times than that. And if you're really, really serious about taking your bass playing to the next level, you'll become a Bass Nation Academy member at DerekBennett.com. All the links and all the info is in the description. I want to see you there. Come check us out. 3-day free trial, nothing to lose. I want to see you there. Did I say I want to see you? I want to see you there. Till next time.